It's your boy, Young Kioma, aka the Divine Dragon, aka the Aether King, aka Nick, and who are y'all?
Hey, bro, it's your boy Phable, aka the man at the bread bank, aka the man with the bread, aka the second member of the trifecta. What's going on?
And it is your third host, Josh, aka JC, aka that one Pan-African guy, aka take a hater's pair of FUBUs and stomp on them,
Okay.
aka
Me?
Mr. Gold-Plated Tims, aka Chief
Okay.
Assistant of ARO, Anti-Racism Organization. And welcome back, ladies and gentle niggas, to episode 29.
That's probably the most solid intro I've ever had with all three of us. I feel like that was fucking solid.
We didn't miss a
We
beat.
did not miss
that. We rehearsed our
We had
fucking
prep
Power
time,
Ranger
bro.
entrances.
Prep time. I'm telling y'all, we got it
our
now.
fucking Power Ranger entrances, bro.
Prep time, bro.
It's on
Prep
blood
time.
now.
That was like episode, what the fuck is it? Like episode 7 of the first season of Akiba Ranger when they finally get their introductions right. That's how that felt.
Bro,
We're here.
it's in our blood now. Yeah, bro.
Hopefully.
How we doing today? How we doing?
All right, it's a good. It's actually a pretty decent Saturday so far to me.
Yeah, I've been chilling. I was farming some 14 earlier.
Oh, really?
Oh, how'd that go?
Yeah. We didn't play for long, so it was just whatever. But I was chilling. I'm a 14 fan, so
Mm.
we're chilling. I've been playing some gacha games, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
and I've just been chilling today, man. I just been chilling. I was doing some stuff yesterday, so I was like, I'm a chill for now. We're cooling.
Mm. What about you,
How about you,
Peter?
Josh? Oh, damn.
Bro,
Well, it was
I was
going
like,
good.
well, my
It
bad.
was going
I
good.
took a
I
bite,
know,
and so I was
dude,
like,
same. I was like, eating, just like, yo, so what about this nigga?
yeah, hurry up. So
Like,
I
yo, so you
finished
gotta
my food
pass
real
this
quick.
real quick so I can. I
Well,
can go though.
oh no, you go ahead. Yeah.
Oh my fucking.
Oh, go ahead, bro. I was just about to
Yeah,
stop
I
you,
got you.
bro.
Alright, bro, nigga, somebody talk.
Alright, I mean, mine was pretty alright. I woke up late, so I only really had like the second half. But
Mhm.
I was working on this beat and stuff, and I made and I'm currently eating. If you listen to our previous episode on the food and how, which is also kind of terrible because I remember I said like, "Yo, I can't I can't stand spaghetti and fuck spaghetti. I got beef with
And
spaghetti."
then in that
And then
episode,
in that
you were eating
episode, I was eating
spaghetti.
spaghetti. I'm eating spaghetti again. Only difference is I made this shit, so
Mhm.
I have to eat it. I now understand niggas who are like, "Nah,
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna eat
hits
this
different.
bitch." It does, and it's also like I don't like being unappreciative of
Uh-huh.
things because I just feel like a fucking dick. And like,
Mhm.
nah, I'd rather just not feel like I just shot some baby. Like, yeah, I'll like you just feel like you're like the worst. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
the
yeah, I'd
worst.
rather just not feel like that. So I told my parents, I was like, yeah, just let me like cook twice a week. So that way I don't have to deal with the fact that like I have prideful issues. I'll deal with them by just literally putting a 12 gauge in their mouth. But, you know,
Yeah.
so fighting demons and checking out hotties. That's all we do here. I'm never bullshitting,
Facts.
bro. I'm being so real right now. I just fight demons and be like, damn, she's kind of bad. That is my life.
Mhm. Yeah. That works.
So, you know.
That's fair.
Oh, we make
I
music.
get that.
Whoops.
God damn it, dude. Literally all fucking 3 of us. And you're just like, oh yeah, by the way, we make music.
Mhm.
It's like it's the second hand. It's not the first
Nope,
thing on his
not the
mind.
first
It's the
thing.
bad
It's
bitches.
bad
Yeah.
bitches and fighting demons.
Mhm.
And eating spaghetti, apparently.
Suck my dick.
How about you, Josh?
Man, oh man.
What you been up to?
Cooling, bruh. Cooling, bruh. Tired of the B and the S, as some people will say. So, been taking a different, I guess, a look on life. just kind of like,
Okay.
you know, especially with the people that I would say that like I care about, but not like to the percentage level like you guys, because
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, it's just something just in me where like it just told me like, niggas do not care about us, um and there's it's just so complex to it, and I was just thinking about that the whole week. And so yeah, honestly, just the same old workflow, getting videos in, out, finishing them, trying to get it going. God dang, it's been kind of busy.
You've been chilling back on YouTube again.
Yeah.
You're getting back in your
Oh yeah.
schedule and shit with YouTube.
My boy at 588. If you are listening to
Yes,
this
sir.
shit and you ain't subscribed, I'm pulling up on you for real.
Invest in the stocks.
Thank you.
Invest in black business.
Black business
I'm
the whole
telling
way,
you,
bro. I'm telling
he's
you
at
right now.
588. You could pump the coin to 600 right
now.
now if you wanted to.
Just go ahead and make,
Thank you.
what is that, 12 accounts? That's only 12, nigga. I ain't asking you for 20.
Josh Craft 1500
on now.
on YouTube.
Also JC and
Thank you.
JMI. Go check those out.
JC,
If you're not
JMI.
subscribed, I'm not
Yep.
bullshitting. I'm pulling up on you, nigga.
Oh, watch your back. Dang, appreciate that. Yeah, man. That's pretty much what I've been doing. As far as that goes. So yeah, we've been consistent on that. So yeah. How about you, Nick?
I already had my turn. I went first.
Oh really? Okay. I'm smooth right now. I did not. If you said it, I'm gonna have to listen to it because I did not listen to you.
And you
You're
got
not the
past that
only one,
intro
don't
and just
worry.
start shitting all over the place, bro.
Bro.
That
I'm
intro
telling
was
you.
like never miss a beat. Perfect.
We got past the intro,
Perfect,
and then this
perfect.
nigga Josh got Howard's disease, bro.
Bro.
Wow. Alright, so we're pulling these out now. That's crazy.
Look, this is chicken Alfredo breath. That's all. I
Oh,
gotta
so that's
say.
what you eating?
Yeah.
I was about to ask.
Oh,
Not
that
bad.
term,
I'm
that fucking turn in emotion from PJ. He just goes, "Oh, so that's what you're eating, huh?"
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm eating fucking spaghetti and garlic bread. So I'm like, I know this nigga eats something. And if he eating like I'm eating, that's why we was like, yo, you can go. Because it's like,
Y'all on
also,
this food is
Austin
good, bro.
stuff.
bro, you will rarely ever hear me say this, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh, no.
Spaghetti bussin' though.
What?
I'm not even bullshitting right now, bro. You'll
off
rarely
the
hear
crack
from me.
rock right
I
now, bro.
swear, bro.
You off the?
I'm really not, bro. Look, I'm telling
What
you.
the
I'm
hell?
telling you. Until you have made your own food, bro, there's a different level of bussin' when it is yours. Because
Yes,
as soon as it's a
sir.
different level, bro.
Yeah.
Different level.
It's a different level. You just gotta
Because
do it for
you
yourself.
make it how you fucking want that shit. Like
Exactly.
how I don't want bitter sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I actually like a lot of sauce. But if I can't eat a lot of sauce because I don't like how it tastes, or if there's like
You
just
can't
something
get
about it,
lost in the sauce.
whoever told you that had the juice.
Oh.
I'm just
Oh.
being honest. Whoever said you
Oh.
can't get lost in sauce only had the
No,
juice.
I'm saying you're angry because you can't get lost in the sauce. That's the problem.
Exactly. I'm trying to freaking lose my mind
That's the
over here. I
problem.
ain't trying to stay in the juice. Trying to eat this food like I just smoked 6 blunts. Tasting straight. Immaculate over here, bro.
That word.
We need to put effects on these vocal takes sometimes.
We can.
Put like a
reverb it up.
like a chorus and some reverb on that immaculate.
Yeah.
Tasting straight immaculate. You'd be like, oh shit, the fuck? These niggas is tripping. I started for a podcast, bro. What the hell is this? What y'all doing?
Y'all doing too much.
Y'all doing too much. I'm watching. Y'all treating this shit like a YouTube video. Exactly, sir. Exactly.
Oh shit.
But this spaghetti actually kind of good because I just I was talking to my dad. I was like, I don't like it to be too like I was like, I like it to be kind of sweeter, not in a sense of like sugary sweet, but like I just don't like the bitterness. Tomatoes are like bland, like they're just not. You got to do a lot with tomatoes, I feel like.
Yeah.
So it's like if you just be lazy in that bit, this whole finna suck. Not saying that he was lazy or anything, but I was making sure that the sauce was on point because the only thing else is noodles. So it's like, nigga,
Yeah, you gotta get that sauce correct.
the
Oh
sauce
my
is the
lord.
spaghetti. Like
Yeah.
anyone who be like, yeah, I'm making spaghetti. If that sauce is trash, bro, you are eating garbage. There's no other way.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 100% the sauce.
It's all in the sauce.
Unless you eating like chicken Alfredo, bro. I made chicken Alfredo like last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pasta water, bro.
Mm.
If you're not salting your pasta water, bro, just take a tip
Mm.
out the old book. If you're not putting oil and salt in that bit, bro, your noodles suck. They
Yeah.
taste like
Yeah.
absolute dog water, and I don't want to eat your food.
Come get you that Himalayan salt. That's
Come
what I
get you
use.
something. That pink salt, something, bro. I
Yeah.
don't care if it's table salt, pink salt, something. But if it ain't got no salt in that bit, your noodles are disgusting, and I know that for a fact.
Bro, you are feeding a
Bro, who
prison.
said you? I'm not saying.
Nah, you ain't even feeding
Nah, you-
prison niggas. Prison niggas don't even deserve that
You
shit.
said y'all got nasty noodles, bro.
Y'all really out here with some just like, bro, what? Y'all niggas ain't salt in your
That's
pasta
crazy.
water? You nasty motherfucker.
That's crazy.
Y'all niggas remember That's So Raven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
be like, you nasty? Exactly.
You nasty.
That exactly.
Mm.
Disgusting. But off my pasta rant. What we got today?
Wait, hold on, real quick. So, just letting everyone know right now who's listening on the podcast, if you guys were complaining, like, oh wow, these guys don't have it on Apple Podcasts. Well, we do now. So if you look in the description in the link tree, you should see it. Click on it. It's there. And now you got our podcast on Apple. There you go.
Shit's on Spotify, on fucking Apple, on fucking Google. Shit's on everything, bro.
Yeah, brother. So go
Pop
ahead.
off only on occasion, brother.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning.
So yeah,
Hold
that's quick little announcement. Just want to let y'all know if y'all are not
Yes,
informed.
sir.
But anyway, what we got on the menu today?
You the news nigga.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is right.
Oh my, bro.
That is right.
This episode's chalked, bro.
Actually-
episode's gone. It's a goner.
Okay, well, the only thing I have news
We got
related.
brick sandwiches and wish sandwiches. Which one you want?
I'll take both, sir. Wait, hold on. Okay, so we do got the app. Let's talk about the Nintendo Direct because that's like literally the only news.
Okay,
Let's get that
I
out
can
the way.
talk about the Nintendo Direct a little bit.
Yeah.
So, I was watching the Nintendo Direct with Cam. We were watching with Cam.
Mhm.
Okay.
Speaking of, we need to get
So-
that nigga on here.
We do need to get that nigga on here. Can't be next episode. Next episode is episode 30. That's the live stream. That's the. Do we want to do that for the live
We
stream?
could,
I'm fine with
though.
it. It's
We
just
could,
I
though.
thought you wanted that to be the like this the podcast be talking about type episodes. This every 10.
You right.
Also, just completely unrelated. See, I was talking about this with them earlier. Season 3 is cursed. This season's cursed. This entire episode is cursed.
Wait, is it season
Entire
3?
Season cursed. We're in season.
I thought we were in season
Me and
2.
PJ had a 5-minute long conversation about that earlier, Josh.
No,
He
we
was
were on
on
season
it.
2.
You were
No, we're in season
you were
3.
at the meeting.
We're
I
in season 3.
probably was doing laundry.
Season 3, yeah, we're in season 3.
No, we're not. We on season 2.
1 through 10 was 1.
Uh huh.
10 through 20 was 2. 20 through 30 is 3.
Wait. You said 10 through what?
1 through 10 is
20
1.
was 1 through 10 is 1.
Okay.
10 through 20
is 2.
is 2. We're on
20
20.
through 30,
We're on
that's
29.
3.
Oh, you know that makes
We're
sense.
almost in season 4, bro.
Sorry, nigga, I forgot to. I was like, what the fuck? I forgot about all the teams. Them bitches don't exist.
But why does
That's how devoted to not catching a case he is, bro.
wait.
Yes,
Even though them
sir!
bitches exist.
Wait.
I didn't even know them bitches
I didn't even know those existed.
Hold up. I'm not
Shit,
tripping.
low key, even when I was like 16, I was like, yo, where the 20-year-old bitches at?
I'm not tripping. Hold on.
You're tripping.
Hold on. Okay, look at the
10
Apple Podcast link.
season
We
1.
got them wrong.
10 through 20.
Well, podcast could
20 through 30. Season 3.
the only reason why this two-factor identification. We'll get to this problem with these billion-dollar companies I have, but
Okay. All right. So Nintendo Direct.
yeah.
I was watching with Cam. We can get him on the podcast at some point. That'll be a fun one. Shout out Conway. But oh man, where to start? There was some good shit there. Still no F-Zero though. So the 3 F-Zero fans out there, don't worry. You didn't miss out on anything. Kirby's stuck in Brazil. That new Kirby game looks fire. I'm not gonna hold you. That shit looks cold as hell. They got him in a 3D platform, which is something Kirby doesn't usually do.
Yeah.
That shit looks cold.
Yeah.
They didn't talk much about Metroid Dread, which kind of upset me a little bit, but it looks good. They did announce something that looked really cool. Game by Yoko Taro. If you don't know, that's the Nier nigga. But it is a RPG. Where the whole point of the game is it's a card game. So like all the characters are cards. The world is a board. It's super sick. That shit looks cool as fuck. I really want to look into that.
Okay.
I guess we should. Nigga, y'all want to be louder?
I be saying that every time I record, bro. Like,
y'all want to be louder?
Step up
Go
the
for
fucking pedals.
Y'all can hop on the mic if you want to.
Yeah, go ahead. The floor is
Go
yours.
for it. Anyways, I guess we should talk about the elephant in the room when it comes to the Nintendo Direct.
Yeah. Wait.
The Mario movie.
Oh, okay. The Mario movie is an elephant in the room. Okay.
What?
Yeah, the Mario movie.
I haven't seen Nintendo Direct. They're making a Mario movie?
Okay, then this is gonna be nudie. You ready? You ready for this?
Jesus.
You ready for this? Let me pull this up just so I know.
Yeah, I don't feel like I'm ready already, cause.
All right. So guess who's gonna voice act Mario?
Childish Gambino.
No.
Ooh.
Chris Pratt.
I mean,
I can't say he
I can't say he
do it,
wouldn't
but
do a good
it's like,
job.
What?
It's just that it's like the first
This is
nigga,
like, why?
the first nigga that I
First
would have been like, yo,
pick.
this dude might got it. I don't think he was ever anywhere near that list.
Well, the worst thing about this is the voice actor for Mario is gonna be doing stuff in the movie.
Yeah, like the original.
So why couldn't you have just gotten him?
Yeah.
To be Mario.
Wait. I'm so confused right now.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt is the voice of Mario.
Yes.
And you said,
but it's Charles Martinet is going to play characters in the movie, but not Mario.
Yeah.
Wait.
But he is the voice
Charles
of Mario.
Martinet is the voice.
Yes.
So why ain't you just go get that?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, bro.
No, it gets crazier, bro. It gets crazier, bro. You're not gonna do this shit.
Yep.
Let's not get
Charlie Day is Luigi.
Who?
The Always Sunny nigga.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a classic.
It's gonna be so bad.
It's gonna be a classic.
It's gonna be great. Anya Taylor-Joy is Peach. That actually fits. That one actually fits.
Oh yeah.
That's like the only one that fits.
I can see that.
The next one is. Guess who Bowser is? Guess who Bowser
Danny
is?
DeVito.
Nope. Jack Black.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Y'all had it. Y'all had it.
I don't dislike that
I don't
choice
like.
either,
I don't dislike Jack Black. It's just that I'm like, y'all really go. Y'all gonna die on this hill, huh? Like it's
all
like
right,
that.
This next one, you're not gonna believe me when I tell you the next one.
Is it gonna be Princess Peach?
Toad.
Oh, okay.
Toad. I already said Princess Peach. It's the only one that makes sense actually. But Toad.
Wait, who was Princess Peach?
Anya Taylor-Joy, the Queen's Gambit girl.
She looks very different on
Here's the thing. Toad is
Can they hit a high note?
Keegan Michael Key. You can look it up. I'm not lying to you.
Bro, you wanna know why that shit just made me laugh?
What?
The only thing I imagine is just like some shit going down. He's like, nigga! Just like everybody chilling. Like, bro, like Mario goes to the castle and he's like, she ain't here, dog. Like, Toad is now black, right? Y'all fucked up. Hey, bro, she ain't here, right? Hey.
That reminds me of Choco was talking about it the other day, and Choco said, what do you say? He said, turns out Toad was black the entire time. Turns out the mushroom cap was really just a wave cap the entire
Oh
time.
my
And they get taken
God.
off and just reveal.
Jesus.
Nigga was black the whole time. That's why he always out here not getting kidnapped. He the first
We
nigga
ain't
out.
done. We ain't done. We ain't done. We ain't done.
Oh, jeez.
Donkey Kong.
Wait, he in the movie?
Yeah.
What kind of Mario movie are we doing here?
Seth Rogen.
What?
He said what?
What kind of Mario movie are we doing, bro? I'm gonna tell you right now what this movie's for, bro. It ain't for kids. This shit is for us. These niggas did that joke for us. Oh no.
Bro,
No.
hilarious,
It's
bro.
made by the niggas who made this.
It don't matter. That shit ain't for kids either. That shit's for us. It was for kids whenever we were kids. There's that movie, Soul. It's a Disney movie. That ain't for kids. That's for older niggas.
So yeah, that movie's gonna be terrible. But it's gonna be great.
Well, that movie's gonna be freaking awesome.
I'm here for
I'm
it.
definitely gonna be
Oh,
watching
yeah.
that bit then.
That's
Oh,
God
yeah.
dang. Just the cast alone, I'm like, nah, bit. You got me.
This shit's going to be a spectacular forest fire.
That's gonna be so funny. I can tell.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
God.
Nigga said Keegan Michael
Me,
Key. I'm like,
actually,
y'all got
I'll
Toad
explain.
black?
Me and Choco had a bit. We had a whole bit. Hold on. I'll try to find it. I'm trying to find the messages. There was yeah, Sean said they're gonna make Mario dance to a Drake song, and then Choco he said when Daisy rejects Luigi, and then he sent Marvin's room. And then me and Choco had a whole bit about this nigga Luigi getting rejected by Daisy to a montage that plays Marvin's room.
Oh yeah.
It was
Oh yeah.
great. It's beautiful.
Cups and a rose. Bitches in my phone.
He looks out the window
Of his mansion.
Mario sitting next to Peach.
Fuck that nigga.
God, that's right.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, but yeah. So there's that, and then there was the Bayonetta 3 reveal, and that shit looks sick. And it's also my favorite Bayonetta design. So
Bayonetta.
that shit's gonna be cold because it's Bayonetta. Bayonetta's always cold.
Yeah.
I expect nothing less.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to what's that nigga's name? Hideki Kamiya, I think is the creator of Bayonetta. That dude literally just took all the traits he wants most in a girl and then just made it into one of the most iconic.
He just took the baddest MILF and was like, I'm gonna put guns everywhere.
No, like literally
With magic and everything.
the concept behind the character is he goes, "This is my ideal female." Like that's like his thing.
That's kind of sick.
So he just made his ideal girl one of the most iconic video game characters of all time, and it just worked. And yeah, the Bayonetta 3 design is great. They showed a nigga that looked like Virgil at the end of the trailer, and I don't know what that's about.
Virgil?
But... Oh yeah, like Virgil.
Like DMC?
Like...
Virgil?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what?
He looked like Virgil at
We
least,
might be
but it was just a
having
silhouette, so we don't know.
problem.
I also like to call that direct the announcement stream, the announcement stream, because during the direct they had like two things that were like, yeah, here's announcement streams that are gonna happen later on. So it was like they announced the date for when the final Smash character is gonna be revealed, and that's October 5th. So that'll be one to watch out for. And then the Animal Crossing one was, I don't remember, because if you think they're gonna add content to Animal Crossing, you're tripping. So yeah, that. Yeah,
Interesting.
it was a really good direct. I that Mario movie cast. There's so many there's so many reaction videos on YouTube of people reacting to the cast of the Mario movie. Some favorites of mine are Donkeys. Donkeys was really fucking funny. Let's see. Vinny's was really fucking funny. Vine Sauce, cause his thing was he literally like one of my favorite parts about the reaction is he's like getting progressively more shocked as they reveal each cast member, and like he starts losing his mind. And then when they show that Seth Rogen is Donkey Kong, instead of being shocked by that, he just immediately starts doing the Seth Rogen voice. And so like that shit's hilarious. There's a lot of good reaction out there. I'm trying to think of who else is in particular. Fucking Point Crows was really fucking funny. Point Crow's reaction to everything was fucking hilarious. So yeah, it was a great direct. It was fun. They showed some stuff that I thought was cool. No F-Zero though. F-Zero will never come back. And that's just something you have to live with.
Never.
We got a new Captain Falcon, and then that was the last game. And yeah, so that's how it is.
Well, dang.
Yeah.
Well,
and that's no. Yeah.
Ooh. Nintendo Direct, man. Nintendo
Direct. And you best believe I'll be watching the one on October 5th about the new Smash character.
I just find
it's not going to be Travis Touchdown, though.
I find it so funny that like we got like PlayStation. Is it Expo or Experience? PlayStation Experience?
It's PlayStation X. Is it? It's PlayStation.
I thought it was State of Play.
State of Play.
State of
That's
Play.
what it is.
That's
State of
what
Play.
it is.
It's the State
We got the State of Play. We got E3, and we got the Nintendo Direct. And I feel like every time Nintendo shows up, they really just kind of do some shit that's like, y'all niggas ain't got the balls nor money to pull this off.
Yeah.
But we do. And then like it's like,
yeah,
y'all do this every year. Y'all do this every year. Like I'm not saying anything that's bad. It's just that it's like, why Nintendo really walking around like the dad of this bitch?
And it's just like Nintendo is such a bad company, but they're
too good at it, bro. They're too good. Yeah, like I'm like, y'all niggas are a little bit too damn long,
bro. It was like, God, I hate these niggas, but they're so good at business.
All right, bro, keep talking. Disney gonna buy your ass.
Shit, I'm surprised.
Up. Disney gonna see that shit. Like, guys, I got it. What's up? We buy Nintendo. This man is onto something. I'll be pretty scared if they actually buy Nintendo. I'm not gonna hold you. I don't want that.
If Disney buys any of the major game companies, it's chalked.
Oh yeah, no, it's raps.
They buy.
You saw what the niggas did with Kingdom Hearts.
Well, they're not gonna buy. They're not gonna buy Microsoft. But if they buy Sony or fucking Nintendo, then it's chalked.
I don't know if I'm not gonna say they can't, but it's like Microsoft.
That'd be a hard battle.
That's gonna be some real because then that's Minecraft. That's Bethesda.
Well, not even. But I'm just thinking realistically. Like Microsoft is the hardest out of those companies to buy.
Oh yeah. Well, Disney would have to buy Sony.
Yeah, I think it would be hard to do a deal with Nintendo because they have their fucking archaic business practices.
That still work to this day.
Because they're
too good at it, bro. They're too good at it. Like, here's the deal, man.
They've been doing it too damn long.
They're really out here like, listen here, bro. Nintendo really is like the China of gaming.
Yeah.
Like every other country is like, yo, been in this bitch for like, 200 years, 300 years, bro. I've been here for 500, been here for 1,000. China's like, yeah, we've been here since like the beginning. Like 1,000-year-old dynasties, bro. No big deal. We just been here for a while.
It's like, hey, China, how long you been doing it? Y'all remember when niggas first started moving?
You remember waking up the first time? Yeah, we've been doing it longer than that.
You remember when people first started moving from Africa? Yeah, that. Shit, we might have been there before they did.
Nah.
If I'm be honest with you.
Start on that bit.
That is true.
kind of funny that everybody had a starting point.
Yeah, they
I
picked
find
their
that shit
servers.
kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm out here driving, and it ain't going so well.
So yeah. Josh, you can talk about your problem. Your problem now. You can talk about the issue at hand.
Okay.
If thou doth wish.
Yeah. So, billion-dollar companies, man.
Oh Jesus, we going here?
Let me spit. Let me spit. So I hate it. I hate it. But
PJ, we might get it depending on what he says.
here's the thing. I already know. Yeah, it's just like politics stuff like this. Like we already know how we feel about it. We ain't gotta talk about it, But I just want to point out something that I rarely ever do, trying to say something about something I can't change. But shout out homie Noble Wolf. I was talking to him earlier this week or last week, and me and him had the same problem. So I started editing my anime reactions on Premiere Pro. And Premiere Pro, again, is the staple for industry use editing software. And there's even the meme where if you use Vegas Pro, you also have a Android phone, and it's like,
Well,
and
damn.
it's funny. It is definitely funny. But the thing is, like, I don't know how people are using Premiere Pro though. I don't know how they do it because I'm editing anime reaction. I also do video proxies, and if you guys don't know anything about video proxies or video editing, video proxies is another way to render your video for just so you could edit it in a lower quality so you won't run into lag issues while you're editing. And I deal with this a lot when I'm playing my big old gameplay footages that are like 1080p 60 frames. So me and the homie Noble kind of like we would talk a lot about like video editing stuff and our problems. And we were talking about how this specific situation with Premiere Pro where he was like, "Bro, join the gang, bro, because this happens all the time." I don't know what happens, but even with video proxies, I still crash like every 3 seconds on Premiere Pro. Mind you, I just bought the student Adobe discount rate, so like every month I have to pay $20 because of school. That's the only reason why I bought it. And I was like, you know what, might as well cop Premiere Pro, the newer version, and Photoshop because I was using the older versions. And I'm sitting here dealing with crashes every 3 seconds. And I'm like, yo, I know it's not my specs because the homie Noble has the beefiest specs. And I'm like, he was like, so what is the real problem here? And one can say, okay, it's just, the codecs of the videos that you work with. That's just how it comes into play. But the whole point is you're a billion-dollar company. Y'all charge $52 to use every single app a month. And y'all can't fix some minor crashes like these every 3 seconds. And we ain't even editing big HD footage. And I feel bad for the homie Noble because that's his main editing software. I could not do that. I literally sat there, the last anime reaction, I sat there, I was like, bro, next one I'm editing on Vegas. Screw this. I quit. And it's annoying that like these billion-dollar companies don't fix these small problems. It doesn't matter about, oh, we gotta get the next Vegas Pro 2020. Like, bro, stop. Okay. You have 14 is fine to me, but I get upgrades. Just work on the specific ones. I don't know why this is underlooked. Same issue with Apple Podcasts. I was trying to figure this out. And Nick was trying to figure this out a while ago too. But the problem was I figured it out where you pretty much needed an Apple ID, I made a new one, signed into it, then it's telling me I need to activate it and I need to put my payment method. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of odd. And then I also
You
need
can't do
to,
junk without a payment method
yeah, you literally can't do nothing.
with a supply of money. If it doesn't have a
Yeah,
supply of money, it turns off.
yeah, exactly. That too. And on top of it, I have to go download Apple Music and accept the terms and conditions through there. I
Mhm.
can't do it on the website where I created the account on on the PC that I created on the account on. I have to do it specifically through an app. So it's also assuming that you'll have a phone on hand or you'll have Apple Music ready to go and sign in. So I have to do that. And also, you have to deal with two-factor authentication. Every single time you log in, you got to do that. I get it, safety. But I sat there, I logged into the account settings, and then when I went to the store, it makes me log in again. So I'm getting spammed on my phone, two-factor authentication. Then you got the 6-digit code. Why do we got to do that? Why? Why can't is this just simple fix with that? So then I finally get to the point where I can connect and go into the podcast website. Well, guess what? It says there was an error. Why? Why is there was an error? That makes no sense. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, okay, is it again, I'm an IT nigga, so I know like troubleshooting 101. I check my other devices, I check incognito, I check 4G data, I turn off my Wi-Fi, blah, 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 restart my computer. I do everything, still doing the same thing on all platforms. So I'm like, okay, what the freak is going on? And then I search it up, and people are saying, oh yeah, that's just Apple thing. You just gotta deal with it. Just have to deal with that? Bro, $1 billion company is making you do these specific things just to fix it. I don't That's a crazy thing. I contact customer support. They take forever. They don't respond quickly. And then guess what? Now when they finally respond, I have to respond in a minimal amount of time. Meanwhile, you didn't respond directly after I sent my first inquiry and then you made your first reply. I don't get that. And I don't know what happened. I just had to go to another account and I had to make another account and then boom, it now works. But it was just the fact is like this problem is here, you can't do anything about it. That's just how it is. And since it's such a small problem, no one, even if you do the whole sin report, I bet you that just hits their spam junk email section of Gmail, whatever they have, because they don't care. And it has to be big enough of a problem in order to show up to their doorstep. Sometimes you can fix it through customer support, but guess how trash customer support is too. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I just want to let a PSA note. If any of y'all, our viewers, are going to work for a CEO company and maybe has the dreams of running that, please remember this episode, please. Okay. Please. It's the little things that count. So yeah, that's it. I just want to let that be off my chest because that was annoyed. Anyway, sorry for the rant.
No, that's true. I
Wow.
understand. I mean, literally, I'm an Apple nigga, and the only reason that I actually am is because when I went to get a new phone, they didn't have any Androids other than the one that was blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So it was like, so which ones y'all got? We got the 8 and we got the Note. And I'm like, the Note, wasn't that like exploding? They're like, yeah. Okay, so either I take an Apple, which I'd rather not, or have
Mm-hmm.
my phone potentially explode.
Yep.
So I'm like, all right, looks like we're going with the one that doesn't blow up.
Yep.
And that's like
Yep.
pretty much it. Because I don't know, it's annoying. Like I have the phone and it'll be like it'll just be like freaking you can't update apps
Mm-hmm.
if you don't have like access to money on your account. So like if your account drops below like a certain rate. Mind you, these niggas only take like 99 cents. Again, which is also weird. It's like, why do I have a subscription for apps?
Yeah. Exactly.
It's 99 cents or like a buck 99, but it's like I need a subscription for apps. It's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So then it's just like taking money, taking more money. oh, you don't have access to money right now? Well, you can't use your apps. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, this is some all bullshit, low key, bro. Like, what?
It makes no sense. Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, bro, this is something else.
And your problem's so small. Ain't nobody care.
Oh yeah,
That's all they do, you bro. Yeah. So yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. But anyway, y'all got any other things you want to talk about?
I mean, I can't really think too much other than like I already talked about the direct, and that's about mainly what I had going on for now.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest with you.
hold up. I gotta
Okay.
see something. Wait, what? Oh, what would you like to be reincarnated as if you had a choice?
Has to be an animal,
What does it?
right?
Huh?
Does it have to be an animal?
What would you like to be reincarnated as if you had a choice?
Just anything. Okay.
It could be a phoenix. It could be a dragon. It could be whatever. And
Hmm.
why? Why would you want to be reincarnated as that?
Oh, that's easy. I like to be reincarnated as a bird.
What kind of bird?
Um, what's that? Is it called a black eagle? I forgot. Um, what type of eagle is it?
You know what's funny?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. All right. I have a question. This
Mm-hmm.
is the side question to the main question. But Josh,
Mm-hmm.
having known the black experience,
Mm-hmm.
would you ride this ride again?
Oh.
I just kind of curious.
That was a great question that you just asked him.
Uh, I'm gonna be honest. I would.
I'm saying the same shit. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
hold you. Like
I
it's
would.
like, damn, this whole kind of got some shit to it. But
Yeah.
it's like, but it's got some perks that I'm too acquainted with. I can't get them hoes up. Like if
Yeah.
they're like, so you coming back as well, I gotta be either black or Hispanic. Why? Hey, don't worry about that.
Don't worry about
Just
that.
know that I gotta be one of them. All right.
Yeah,
Gotta be one of
Gotta be
them.
one of them, bro.
bruh. Like,
And I don't have anything
would you
against,
retain
you
the
know,
same memories that you had in your previous life and just be
uh,
walking around new, or just
you talking about as like a when you get reincarnated?
yeah, like you'll still have the same memories
I would like
from your
to,
previous life.
but at the same time, sometimes it's like I don't know if I would want that. I don't know.
Okay, that makes sense.
If you want to keep your memories, I'd say like yeah, sure, keep your memories.
Okay, that reminded me of Mushoku Tensei anime series I watch. It's an isekai, but
It's the
the
dude. Is it Rudius?
yeah, the Rudius, yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yep, that dude.
reincarnated. It was literally a Reddit nigga reincarnated into like a medieval world, and I was like, oh, okay, and
Yeah.
it was weird because at first I was like,
Yeah,
no,
actually, if you were to go like reincarnate in a freaking isekai, what would you want to be reincarnated as?
ooh,
And it don't even have to be like a fantasy world or nothing like that. Like just like a different world.
I want a cyberpunk world.
So would you reincarnate as a person again? Just a different person?
Yeah,
Okay.
that would actually be kind of
But if you were
interesting.
on Earth, you'd reincarnate. Probably you want to be reincarnated as a bird.
Oh yeah.
Okay. What about you, Nick? Or wait, no.
I'm
Why?
thinking.
Sorry.
Um, Mainly because I don't know what happened to me, but I just mess with words now. I don't know. Just
Uh,
I remember I took a biology class And I didn't really
Mhm.
look at it as like it wasn't important. I was just like, "Ah, I just gotta get my credit hours." But we went to like a trip and we were just like studying birds. And I don't know why, but I just thought it was so cool how like birds can like fly and the different types of birds and how they interact with each other and like the condors to the eagles. There's like different types of eagles and
Mhm.
like bruh, I don't know
I
why.
understand.
It's just that flying aspect and
Birds are
that
sick.
way of living. Yeah.
You said you're still thinking, bro?
Yeah.
Alright. If I were to
Mhm.
be reincarnated, obviously, if it was like an isekai or something like that, like, I'd rather just take the human experience.
Mhm.
Still gotta be black.
Mhm. Yep.
I gotta be black, though. Like, I'm like, "Hey, you know what? Still gotta take this." If I wasn't if I wasn't black like Earth black, I'd be a dark elf.
Ooh.
I'm still black, I'm just an elf.
Yeah, you just know. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
still one of the niggas. I'm just not pointing at Earth. Yo, niggas.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
But if I were to be reincarnated on Earth, I kind of want to be an owl.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd either take owl or fox.
Okay.
Foxes are sick.
Mhm.
Um, only reason I'm like, I kind of want to take like an owl. It's also the same thing with birds. Like the whole flying thing. I'm like, bruh, I don't know, man. That's why I like. No offense, even though like Nick's like, yo, when we talked about powers earlier, and Nick was like trying to help people, and I'm like, I'm trying to fucking fly.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't know, man. What like escapism?
Mhm. Yeah, the free
Escapism
air.
101 that I'm gone. Like
Bro.
it's like, yo, I'm not dealing with this right now. Just take off.
Humans?
Take off.
I'm out.
Oh yeah, humans? Yeah, I ain't dealing with this.
I'm out.
This nigga tripping. I'm out.
Mhm. Yeah.
And owls fly silently through the air. Their wings have the way their feathers are set up is they have like kind of like little prickly feathers. They're not
Mhm.
like they're not like hurting when if you were to touch them, but it cuts through the air, which
Ah.
that's why like when they're hunting at night, the prey that they eat doesn't hear them
Yeah.
until they're right up on you, and by that time it's too late.
Mhm.
So plus, owls a symbol of wisdom. So I just think I would like that. Think that would be cool.
Indeed.
That's a great question. In a isekai type setting or like another
Mhm.
world, um, I'd either A, be brought back just to live the human portion of whatever world that is, or I'd want to be a unique being, something that exists solely in that world, that exists as like a guardian deity.
Mm.
Because I want it's like a symbol of hope type thing.
Mhm.
It's being something of that stature is like a proof of belief type thing, and I feel like that would. I know this is such a me answer, but I feel like that would help a lot of people.
Hmm.
Um, or brought back on Earth, however, um, reliving the human experience with just the memories of my previous life would be kind of nice, but um, because I like the freedom of being human, but at the same time, I think I would prefer to be. Hmm. What would I prefer to be? Trying to think. Maybe.
It's a good question.
It's a great question because like if brought back reincarnated on Earth again, and that like in the sense of just being reincarnated, it's well, I mean like whether I have my memories or not, if I'm not a human, then at the end of the day, what good is having those memories? Um, I'm trying to think. Um, maybe like I don't know. I like being an observer too much, man.
I feel you.
I don't know if I could reincarnated as something that isn't human and given like back on Earth, of
Mm-hmm.
course. Obviously I already gave my answer for
Isekai.
isekai or like a just another world type thing. Um I don't know, what's something that could observe? See, cuz
Was an animal that can observe?
yeah, an animal that would be able to observe for like a long time.
Elephants don't forget people. They don't forget anything.
Elephants, and they do live very
Yeah.
long.
Elephants.
Elephant would be nice.
Think what
I
is it?
guess
Orangutans,
technically roaches.
orangutans, and gorillas.
Yeah. And they live like an average human life.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, see, with them, it's very hard to see. The problem with those animals is they don't have the freedom to observe because generally those are sought after animals.
This is like ideal, perfect conditions. So like you
Ideal
would just
perfect
be
condition.
reincarnated on Earth. Like let's say like no one is trying to hunt you down. No one is trying to like take your fur, like your tusks. If you were an elephant, like
Okay.
nothing, none of that. Because I mean, even owls are extinct because everybody wanted them for Harry Potter. So it's like I would still choose an owl.
Elephants. Elephant is a good choice. Terrible choice, but in theory does fit. My thing is a roach because roaches are technically immortal, but I don't think I'd want to live forever. Especially not if I have my previous memories, because then I'm just burdened with that knowledge and have more active thought than a general roach. Jellyfish again immortal, but can't really observe, stuck in the water. Maybe I'm thinking about it too literal. Maybe something like a
I'd say just a little bit, overthinky.
yeah. Maybe like I
Just
don't
in simple
know.
terms, like if there's ever been like an animal where you're like,
Yeah.
damn, I feel like that would be cool, like that. If you have one, if you don't have one, that's also straight. Like you don't have to have it.
Yeah, I don't really have one that I can think of. I don't know. I feel like the freedom that you get being human is something that like is irreplicable.
Oh, I understand.
And it's like yeah, no, I crave knowledge too much to be another animal, so I'd just say human.
Okay. No, I feel you.
Now, if I can choose what kind of human that would be, it'd probably be something very similar to what I am now. But I mean, I don't really care
Yeah,
either way.
nothing too steep.
I respect that.
All right. I need to get more of those topics because the only ones I have right now, my topics are, you know how my topics go.
Yeah.
So I just need a little bit more.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I got one. What time are we at? I got one more.
We're like 54ish.
Oh, word?
Yeah, we're chilling.
Alright, niggas, this is a Fable episode.
Oh,
All right, let's go. He's telling
Alright,
fables.
bro. What do y'all think are the effects of um like support on success?
Support on
Yeah.
success.
So like how do you think what do you think would be the effects of someone trying to become successful with and without support? And by support I mean like genuine
Oh.
support, niggas in your corner doing the shit too, that whole thing. Cause you know how people are like, yo, I got this shit on my own, yada yada yada. What do you think the effects and differences are
Mhm.
between someone who is like, yo, I got it on my own, and they still, successful versus someone who's like, I could have done this without these dudes, and they're also successful.
Yeah. Um.
I actually had this one for a while now.
This is a really
Telling you,
you
bro.
you
It's a
you're
Fable
you're
episode now. It's a
asking.
Fable episode.
You got some real fucking ball busters today, I must say.
Fable episode, bro.
Some real fucking ball busters. Shit. I mean, I'm a shonen nigga, so. Uh. Shit,
Just
man.
like, your opinion. So like if you think like do you
I
think any of them
think.
is better than the other, or which one would you rather
I
have?
think.
Stuff like that.
I think as somebody who tries their hardest to be that for people,
Hmm.
um, that it's like very integral to me, I should say.
The support
To
aspect.
be like, yeah, to be like the person of like support, because that's the side that I like, right? Like,
Hmm.
obviously, I guess by this point, niggas know, but like, the side that I like being is I like being the person that supports. I like being the one that's there for people.
Hmm.
And so I guess that side of it, and I won't say one side's better than the other, because honestly, I think there are merits to both. Um, beyond, you know, like obviously somebody who succeeds on their own is just going to naturally be more prideful. And they're naturally going to be less trusting of others, but at the same time, they prove that they are capable of doing what they do,
Hmm.
and they also prove that they truly love that they do what they do, which is something you cannot take away is that passion. If you do something all by yourself, if you do something alone with no support, that you are truly passionate in what that is. You truly care about it.
Hmm.
And that is something that cannot be taken away. But I feel like being a person that moves with support, there's a different level of pride that comes with that and I've always stated I don't like any sort of pride. So like this is like the pros and cons type thing with me, is like your pride in your confidence in your friends to be able to help you, and oftentimes you'll see over reliance, right?
Hmm.
um which is not a good thing, because you're pushing, so you got to know the levels to which you're pushing stuff on other people, or you're pushing yourself too much to move because of those other people, right?
Hmm.
um and I feel like uh, things that come along with that is it's easier for you to associate with people that are in your field. You know what I mean? Like, it's easier for you to associate with people in general. You don't have that lack of trust that somebody that gets there on their own is going to
Hmm.
have. And obviously experiences differ, so you might have your own trust issues because of other reasons. But at the end of the day, you're going to be more trusting than the person who gets there on their own. That's just how it is, because their experience is they have never had that support, or like they thought they had people that did and they truly didn't, you know?
Hmm.
Um and so that's something that you definitely have, is that trust. And I feel like the person who gets there based on support also is knows their boundaries more. I think that's the big thing, is they don't overwork themselves as much because they know their limits, because they have other people to help them learn that.
Hmm.
Or other people to potentially help them or fill in when they can't do that because of them pushing themselves too much. Um, and the third side, which is the one that I was talking about earlier, is being the person that wants to be the support for others, right? Which is a lot of people. A lot of people want to help their friends. A lot of people want to, so on and so forth. But obviously, it's harder to do that than to be somebody that can rely on others for whatever guidance or whatever. And I think that is a side also worth mentioning, because I feel like actively going out of your way or wanting to be the person that helps others is it's what makes you a lot more helpful towards that person that looks towards reliance, or hell, it helps you by having other people want to help you, right? But it's like a much harder feeling to come by of somebody who actively wants to help somebody else. And there, like I said with the other two, there are pros and cons that come with that. Like the cons of somebody who only thinks that way is obviously they generally speaking would lack belief in themselves. They want to help others because they don't think that they're capable of whatever it is they're doing. Which is something you'll see a lot when it comes to people that have friends doing things, right? And they're like, I want to help them, with their stuff, or help them do whatever they can. And it's like kind of like your own version of living through somebody else. It's escapism, like you said earlier. Escapism. But at the same time, it is. I think it's good to be on that side. Obviously, I think a healthy mix of any of the sides, as long as you're mixing at least two of them together, is fine. Because being any two of those sides, or out of those three sides, being at least two of those sides is very, like, it lets you know your boundaries, and it lets you find ways to associate with other people. And that's how I feel about that. Okay. That was probably a very long-winded one.
That's straight.
It was a very, but yeah, that's what I think.
All right, Josh, what about you?
All right.
How do you feel support affects success, if they were to have it, or if you were to have it or not, pretty much?
That's a good question. Pretty much, Nick hit a lot of good points. One thing I'll say, it's also a mindset, a mentality. That whole saying where the people around you really affect you. How you think day to day, and humans change by the minute. So at the end of the day, if you did have that genuine support, it'll be an everlasting mindset. They might actually affect you, hoping for the better, because if you got where you got because of those people that were around you, that would ultimately change how you view life, certain things in life, how you move from now on, and then it'll be everlasting effect. Versus, if you're someone who got it all in his own, I think there's definitely instances where it turned into a bad situation, like Nick said. They're just really prideful. Things turn out left. But it's again, it goes back to the mentality thing, a mindset thing. It's just the way you think is how it's going to determine it all. Usually how you start is how you finish. And so if he did get it all in his own, that type of mindset thinking could be a double-edged sword. I mean, I'm pretty sure we have qualities of our personality, character traits and stuff. They're all double-edged swords, but ultimately it's like in this world, it's like, which is the better, you know what I mean? Like, better out all the shits, you know what I mean? 'Cause you're always in the shit, so you just gotta pick the less the best, the less smelly one, or the less this, or whatever scenario you're going through. Like, you just gotta pick the better option out of the situation. Um, so yeah, I feel like that's how I view it. The effects of it could be ultimately good. I don't think it will be a situation where it would not be 100% like, or it's just 0% good. You know what I mean? Like it's just like I do see where it's like good and okay, yeah, that benefited them, but at the cost of
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Um,
I mean, and not to cut you off, but I mean, in theory, right? Because you did bring up a solid point of the possibility and like the general statement that is true. The people around you can often shift a mindset.
mhm.
And I mean, people that support you, I mean, there could be people that are supporting you for the wrong reasons. There could be people that act like they're supporting you, and there could be people that you're hanging around that aren't good influences on your mind,
Yeah.
Well,
on your mind state.
well,
So,
when I said the first topic, and I'm not trying to be that guy, but I meant like true support.
okay, okay, then yeah, never mind.
Yeah, that's facts too. Yeah, man.
But that does, that's still a good point as well, because they could shift your mindset to because they're trying to get something out of you. So they're quote unquote supporting you, but they're not supporting you.
Yeah, that would be an instance where it's like having support's actually a bad thing
Like a
as
codependence.
well. Yeah.
If they make it to where it's like, okay, well, you got to count on me to do, blank, blank, and blank, then it's like, oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you can't do it without them. But it also
Yep.
does lead back to what Josh said, where it's like, if it's a mindset, so like, let's say, uh, like I'm counting on Nick, to where I'm like, and Nick is like, well, you can't do blank like this without me. If my mindset is that I can't do that without Nick, then that's, you know, one thing. But if my mindset is, you know what, I got this, then, that's another.
Yeah.
But just regarding like someone who got it on their own, kind of like when I think about that, I honestly think of like Kevin Hart. Even
Okay.
though he has support, a lot of times when he started out, he didn't. Like, who was it? Someone was like, Dave Chappelle was like, the only person who a Drake song could ever be made about is Kevin Hart. All me. Because he kind of made his entire thing. He pretty much did that like on his own.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so like just all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So like versus someone like honestly, low key, even though it is a Drake song, someone like Drake. Because
Yeah.
Drake says all the time, like, yo, it's just me, 40, O, and Neek. Or like, yo, y'all need to fly out. If it wasn't for Wayne, if it wasn't for Nicki, yo, can y'all fly 40 out here? Boy Wonder, like he's always shouting out people. His mom,
Mm-hmm.
even his dad, where it's like that type of support, like true support. Where like even sometimes where it's like, you know, they're mad at you right now, but if the shit is the fan, they got you. Like that.
Mm-hmm.
The effects of really having people in your corner. And by effects, I mean like I was pretty much just, like how we were saying earlier, which one do you think is better? And Nick, you said a healthy bit of both. Um, pretty much ain't and that has never hurt anybody. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
then I don't know what Josh his
Oh,
answer
you said
was.
which one is ultimately better?
Yeah, which one do you think is
Mm-hmm.
better?
Uh, honestly, I can't really say. I'd say for me personally,
Mhm.
genuine support around, for my homies, like I feel like that is probably better for me in my situation, but it's kind of a either or for me.
Mhm.
Uh, if I'm being honest, but at the same time, I'd rather go for the route where you actually have people around you because you can learn a lot from people who counter your opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's
Mhm.
the one thing I like is I always want to learn. I never want to be a teacher. I want always want to be a student. So if I have counterflicting opinions, like Nick has this opinion, his perspective, PJ, you got yours. Then I got my mom, my dad. Even if
Mhm.
it's small or big, I always learn something, and I don't know. I think that's pretty cool to me, where I can always learn stuff from people every day. Um, Even if I've been talking to y'all, I can always learn something from y'all every day. Different perspectives. So if I would really say though, I would think support with from your friends
I
and the people
mean,
who are close to you will be my option.
that's a solid choice, man.
Hmm.
I mean, fucking a hero's greatest enemy is fear or loneliness.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
Understand. I can see that.
What about you, PJ?
Uh, so I'm usually son of a bitch, bruh. Okay, never. You know what? Oh, you're joking. Okay, cool. My bad. Playing GTA, shit just went down. You already know how it is. But I'm usually pretty dogmatic.
Mm.
Um, and that can be good and bad because it can be good because it honestly having some form of dogma I think is actually very healthy. I feel like if you don't have any sort of dogma, then you're kind of just all over the place. You don't have anything to really ground you or have you be like headstrong.
Hmm.
That's just me personally. Now, if you're grounded and headstrong and you're not very dogmatic, that's perfectly freaking fine. But me personally, I am a little bit dogmatic. Um, and I honestly originally was gonna say that I feel like true support is like better than if you were to get it on your own. But
Hmm.
just honestly hearing from both of you, this kind of goes with what Josh was saying and what Nick was saying. Like I think it's a bit of like the way I see it is like true support has to go both ways in order for it to be true support.
Mm-hmm.
I do think it is better, but it still has to go both ways. And what I
Hmm.
mean by that is like, uh, all right, for example, right? Like we had the meeting,
Hmm.
and in the meeting it was like, all right, cool, you guys got this, and before we didn't have uh established like who's in charge of what. You know what I mean? So then
Hmm.
if
Mm-hmm.
someone gets over encumbered or if someone just literally doesn't have the time because the day slips by, it's it's not exactly true support unless it's kind of like a game of rock paper scissors.
Hmm.
Only way you can get a tie in rock paper scissors is if you and the other person play the same exact thing, which means there's no breaks or stops. It's almost like synergistic. Rock, paper, and scissors are all synergistic off of each other, though. Rock
Hmm.
beats
Mm-hmm.
scissors, scissors beats paper, and paper beats rock. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That way you keep the cycle going. So that way,
Mm-hmm.
like, just going back to the meeting, and it's not true support until like the mindset I feel like of a I gotta get it on my own. Um, like Nick said earlier, like it can be leading to some pride. But I feel like it also could be, depending on how you're looking at it. If you were to apply the "I gotta get it on my own" mindset in a situation where you would have true support, I feel like that is the
Mm-hmm.
most ideal that I would think success could come from, just me personally. Because, like, just apply to the meeting. If we got roles, but we don't have like set ones, and someone's not doing anything, i.e., me, where it's like I kind of have stuff, but I'm not really. I'm just kind of recording, or like I'm just doing this
Mm-hmm.
until it's set in stone. Where I'm like, okay, well, I want blank to change. So what I got to do is I got to get the fuck out here, and I got to make blank change. That's a get it on your own mindset. You're not asking for anyone to help you get blank to change, but you know you're gonna get that thing to change. But with true support, as like, yo, I'm gonna get this thing to change. If I had, Josh, like, man, I know you will.
Hmm.
It's just extra. It's like the cushion, but it's also if I'm like, man, I don't know if I got this. Like, I don't know if I can, Because I don't care who you are, bruh. Everybody got doubts. At
Yeah.
some point, you are gonna doubt whatever it is at some point.
Mhm.
And so it's like, shit, doubt breaks some people. Like some people doubt, some people lose hope that they could ever do this or they could ever do that. If you have nobody there,
People die for doubt.
people die for doubts. It's stuff like that where it's like doubt, hopelessness. Those two are that's a combo right there.
Mhm.
But if you got that person, and you don't even have to know them, it could be some random person. Like that's why like artists and like YouTubers or just like anyone who's doing anything for like entertainment purposes, stuff like that. When they're like, "Yo, you guys really don't know how much this means to me." It's because it's like when you go to the freaking fields, when you go to the war in your mind, when you're doing what you're doing, and them doubts are always there. They're always there.
Hmm.
What are you fighting them with is the question. You know what I mean? If you're
Yeah.
fighting them where it's like, "Nah, bruh, like, man, I don't know if I have this." And you got like, "But this dude says I got this, and that guy says I got this. So, I'm gonna keep going." And it's not necessarily that it's just like, "Damn, I don't believe in myself." You may have believed in yourself and you still do. It's just like, shit is rough right now. Like, everything was fine 3 seconds ago, boom, shit gets rough. Doubts, anything. To where it's like, if you had it all on you, like, "Man, I got this," and then doubt comes in and you're like, "Do I got this?" If you have nothing there, no cushion, no synergy, that's it.
Respect.
Like, I just honestly, I feel like support is better, but I feel like a mindset of "I gotta get it," that's where it's at.
Yeah, like
But
people
without
don't
support
100% care about you.
yeah, so it's like or even flip that. Some people, like, I just don't 100% do what I need to. It'll be people that I care about that I'm like, I'm not doing what I need to do for these people.
Hmm.
That's what I mean where I said true support goes both ways. To where it's like, they can support you all day, but if you're not supporting them, it's not true support. Gotta be
Yeah.
synergistic like rock, paper, scissors. Where if Nick gets sideswiped on his right, Josh, you get sideswiped on your right, and I get sideswiped on my right. Everybody got sideswiped on their right, but all of us got a left. So if Josh got my right, I got Josh's right, and Nick got his right, we straight.
Mm.
Kind of like that. I hope that makes sense.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
this shit.
And I mean, the problem with true support though is that that's very hard to come by.
Oh, it is.
It's
It's
very hard to come
definitely
by
hard to come by.
people. No matter what it is, like it doesn't have to be friends. It could be just random people. Just in general, it is whether even your friends. It is hard to come by people who not only care but just people that will do selfless
It's
things.
few and far between, bro.
It is very hard to come by people who would do selfless things.
But I feel like that's also
Um.
what makes it, in my opinion, better.
Mhm.
Is because it's like, all right, so like, we'll just say like us three, right? Just for like an example.
Mhm.
If this relationship, our relationship as friends, is a true support synergistic relationship, few and far between, and we found, this, and we
Mhm.
have this,
Mhm.
it has to be worth if it's few and far between, it's got to be worth it. So it's like when you do find it where it's like, yo, this is really hard to come by, anyone who's really going to do something selfless for someone else.
Yeah.
When you do find it, that is more priceless than anything.
Yeah.
Which is why it would be more, in my opinion, why it would work more. Because, it's like how people will be like, yeah, we've been at this before the fame. They're still with those niggas because they all got that shit before, like, they got that shit way after they actually knew each other. That's why folks will sit there and be like, well, like, I don't really look at him like that because, I knew him before the stuff happened.
Yeah.
I knew her before, she became this famous singer. Like, you have those people in your corner. Those are the people that are going to tell you, like, if that pride comes along, yo, you're doing too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. And you're right.
That's just me.
It's
Like,
legitimately no, I'd agree. It's legitimately priceless. That's what I'd call it.
because it's like you can't trade it. What are you going to trade it for? You got
Yeah.
genuine people in your corner. One, you got genuine people. And
And
that's the hard part.
that'll turn a life
Yeah,
around,
that'll
bro.
turn the life around. That's the hard part. Is
That'll turn a life
genuine
around.
person. Nah, that's literally life changing
That's
freaking culture shock level shit.
and this is unrelated. I'm not gonna get into it too
Mm.
much, but that's like one of those things where like, meeting those kinds of people can help you turn your life around. Like, and you'll see like a lot of situations where, niggas get brought back into shit because they try to turn their life around,
Mhm.
or like people act like they're a certain way or whatever. But having those genuine people are what make people believe it. You know,
Mm.
it's like, it's like, let's say, dude gets out of prison, whatever he did some kind of doesn't
Mhm.
matter. Uh, until he has people that say otherwise, multiple, not even multiple people, until there are people that can say otherwise, that just convince other people. It could only be one person. It doesn't matter. As long as there's somebody that genuinely, truly cares about that person to prove it, that guy doesn't act like that anymore, they're always going to look at him as his crime.
Either that or until someone is genuine enough to see it for themselves.
Exactly.
So, like,
But that comes after the fact.
after the fact that people did it,
No, after the fact that like that's like something that would come after he got out.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Where it's like, yo, he doesn't, like, let's say he just got arrested for
Yeah.
stealing. He robbed a bank. We can't have
Yeah.
it be shoplifting because it
Okay.
can't be too light. He robbed a bank. And it's
Yeah.
like, people are like, oh, bro, he's a bank robber, stuff like that. It's like, even just being successful, like trying to have like a regular life. If you define having a regular life as being successful, there's nothing wrong with that. It's literally just like whatever you deem as successful is what you deem as successful.
Yeah.
So let's say you're just like, man, I just want to have like a family, like wife, kids. If you're like a female,
Mhm.
like you just want a husband, kids, you know, just want to live. And that's what you deem as successful. It's like, and you got a past. It's going to take a genuine person to come around. And I believe this is just me. I don't feel like belief uh gives power to anything but the person who believes it.
Yeah.
I feel like I said, I'm dogmatic. I feel like there are certain truths um that are just there. And the belief in those truths isn't for the truth itself to be recognized. It's for you to recognize that it is the truth.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like with this person, this hypothetical person who robs banks. you know,
Hypothetical bank robber.
hypothetical Michael Townley from GTA 5. It's like
Yeah.
Michael knows, let's say that he,
Actually, a terrible person though.
oh
Kind of a
yeah,
bad
no,
example.
he's kind of terrible.
The
We won't
kind of a
use him.
dick.
We'll just put
We won't use him.
hypothetical bank robber. All right.
Hypothetical bank robber.
His name's Joe. All right. Joe's a nice guy. So Joe knows he doesn't rob banks no more, and he's not trying to do that, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like that is the truth. That's
Yeah.
not going to change. He knows he doesn't do that, and he's not trying to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the belief in it doesn't give it power. It doesn't give the truth power for the belief to be there. Like if someone is like, well, I don't believe that, he's a changed man or that he's trying to be a changed man. That doesn't change what's already true, which is that he doesn't do that anymore. That does not change that at all. Only thing that changes is whether or not you believed it. Which would not give Joe power if you did or did not. It's the truth with Joe would stay the same. It would only pretty much fuel you if you were like, oh, okay, I know now that he's a changed man, or he's trying to be a changed man. So
So basically, what we're saying is watch Naruto.
Really?
If you came to this podcast and you haven't watched Naruto already, I don't know what you're doing here.
Watch Naruto. That's it. That's moral of the story. Watch Naruto,
bro.
Watch Naruto.
Get you some true support and some genuine folks too. The fuck. It ain't gonna be easy, but I mean,
it ain't.
You attract what you are as well. So if you're not being genuine, they ain't gonna show up.
Yeah. It is very difficult, though. I can't deny it.
All right. Anybody else?
All right.
Where we at? Wait. What? Tell me the time real quick.
Guess.
It's 1:30.
It's 1:26.
Damn! I was so close. I was like, bro, this topic is
off.
finna have us at least 30 minutes. Let's get it. And then you're like 26. I'm like, dang. Almost had it. Almost had it. I was like, we can be here for 30 minutes. I'm straight. I don't really,
Josh, you got a topic?
That boy got on. That boy got on Destiny. Hold up, sir. We play.
I saw that. I saw that nigga on Destiny 2. The
I said, hold.
I got done making thumbnails. Yeah, I got another one. I got a lot.
Last topic of the day. Let's shoot.
All right.
Or if it's a short one, we could maybe fit two.
It might be a short one, but
we'll see.
We'll see. All right.
Shoot.
So I'm just gonna say this. It's 4 words, but
Jesus.
Oh God.
I'm going to tell you who the person that said this. All right. I was listening to their podcast.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say it on the podcast. I'm not gonna say it on the podcast, but I'm gonna send it to the chat because I don't want to. This ain't the beef podcast. I ain't trying to send no mixed signals, but
unless your name is freaking
Apex
Markham
Alpha
Edix
J.
and Apex Alpha J, then we definitely got some beef.
Then it's beef.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
lordy.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
Let's shoot,
Okay.
nigga. Let's go.
Women are not funny.
Somebody got rejected
looks like
a little bit too
looks
much.
like that's all the time we got for this episode, buddy.
Any last words, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
okay.
No, that is.
Now, this is a few episodes back, so I don't know if he's changed his opinion. Okay, so Nick, remember how I told you about like, I think I don't know if I even told you it was the same dude, but the same dude I sent you in the chat was the same dude that said that like he doesn't like having female friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
the reason why
Keep going.
okay, this is weird. Even his podcast other host, his best friend, was kind of like, I'm kind of indifferent on that. But he genuinely believes the reason why women are not I guess he never found women funny to him. So he thinks, and he also made up a point that there's not a lot of female comedians.
That is the only point. Is that there are not that many female comedians.
So that's what he
and it just so happens that the most popular one is not funny. That is true.
Who is the most popular female comedian? Because last time I checked, Queen Latifah's kind of fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Who is is it freaking what's her name? Is it Amy Schumer?
Yeah.
I
just feel like that's a bad rap. Like I'm like you can't even do that.
That's like
that's like being like
there's not a lot of
there's not a lot of fun, but there's not a lot of funny comedians.
That's also true.
Let's really bring the beef real quick.
Let's bring the beef.
There's not a lot of funny comedians. That's why people only talk about a couple.
Let's just say let's just say that the reason that a specific few comedians are big is because they're the only funny ones. Let's talk about it.
Duh, bro. Dave Chappelle is the crown king of comedy. I do not give a shit who you are. I don't care. Only that nigga can make a crowd literally bring them niggas to tears or talk about some real ass shit and then hit you with a punchline afterwards.
All right, I might gotta edit this one out. You ready?
Let's go. Let's go.
Jerry Seinfeld ain't
Who?
funny. Jerry Seinfeld.
Wait. I have no experience with Seinfeld.
I never really dabbed.
Well, not even just the show. He's
No, I know. I mean like
does this
Seinfeld
shit.
the person. Like Jerry Seinfeld, I have no experience
like,
with anything.
I
he does like
mean,
that.
he's just not funny, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. He's just not funny.
Yeah,
As a matter of fact,
of comedians.
there's a lot of comedians that just ain't hitting like that. And I honestly feel like the underrated ones, some of them are actually pretty funny than like the ones that got like big names and stuff.
That being said, I think there aren't that many female comedians. I think that is literally the only point you can make about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
And any other point than that is like
Are we in the home of misogyny?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I feel like misogyny
is around here somewhere.
Now,
bro.
I will say the dude is very alpha male, so
okay, he's one of those. Yeah, no, that is true. That is
and it even kind of irks me that the reason why he doesn't even like having female friends is because he thinks that, oh well, I'll start lusting after them, or like, I don't know, like sexual urges.
No, you're just a weirdo.
Yeah, that's just
I don't know
weird.
about that one.
That's just weird to me.
You're just a weirdo.
Because it's like, if you don't, it can be vice versa if you're gonna put it in that perspective. Like,
I
I don't see.
I'm gonna let y'all finish.
I don't see.
You disagree with
I kinda
us.
disagree with y'all.
What? Okay. Okay.
No, y'all finish first.
Yeah. Josh, you finish, and then I want PJ to.
Yeah. But it's like I can see why you're like, okay, yeah, that's, you don't want to be tempted in certain situations where, like, okay, like a hot chick pulls out, or she's like kind of halfway naked or whatever. I can understand that, but like, if you're just hanging out with a girl, and even if that were to happen, like, you're telling me that you don't have that self-control, or like you're letting your lustful thoughts take over, or you're looking at this woman at like sexual, intent. Like, I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think that's kind of weird to me. Like, I don't know. I've had this instance where I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a pretty,
I think
girl, but
being able to acknowledge that somebody you're friends with is attractive is not the same as being like, I'm scared of being friends with this person because if I do, whatever.
yeah, like,
Oh,
it's kinda like predatory.
whoa. Hold it. It's like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
Like,
I thought, okay, so my
mean-
thing, and I'm not trying to, sorry, I'm not trying to talk.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
My thing was like, okay, I agree with the fact that being friends with females, like, I feel like, no offense, just me personally, that's a fucking reality that you just gonna have to deal with if you're into females, nigga. Like, there's nothing you can do about that shit.
Yeah.
Is being like,
Yeah,
if I have a pretty girlfriend who I'm not dating,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like
friend that
is a female, and she's like,
yeah.
Pretty, she's cute, or she's bad. Any of the freaking three or whatever. All the above doesn't matter. It's like you just have to, like, you knew that when y'all was
Like,
becoming friends. That's not something that's like,
you're just gonna be like,
you shouldn't be like, oh, I can't
okay,
be friends with her because she's bad. Like, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
Because that also kind of, my thing is just like, okay, let's say y'all was like really good friends. So you just gonna like let that shit pass up because she's bad?
Yeah.
Because that's weird to me. That's strange. And it's only strange because it's also like, now, okay, I'll say this. This is what I meant when I said I disagree. My personal opinion on most dudes, and when I say most, I'll say a number like 95%.
Okay. Just throw a number out.
95%, the vast majority of dudes. It's just, I feel like it's just what we do is like, look, man, they got scientific numbers talking about like the average amount of hours a dude spends looking at women. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
Sure.
So it's like, I don't feel like it's a bad thing to find that person attractive or want something more with that person if you guys are friends. But to judge like
Your
becoming
interactions
friends
based on that.
with said person because
Yeah.
they are a specific way, like look a specific way, or like, yeah, pretty much just like, oh, she's bad, I can't be her friend. I understand where he's coming from though a little bit because it's like you do kind of, and I'm not saying like, oh, like you got to control yourself, but I feel like low key you got to control yourself around people.
Yeah.
Period. There are niggas that I know that if I saw this nigga, I don't want to punch him straight in his fucking face.
Yeah.
There are females I know that if I saw them, I'd want to punch them straight in the fucking face. Because people are people. I am also one of those people. So it's like, you got to look at shit like that. So it's like, I do understand where he's like, you might have to control yourself. Just like, but it's like, yo, if that is like the end all be all as far as like friendships, I feel like that is very weird.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
Yeah,
yo,
I think that's
she's very pretty,
strange.
so like I can't be her friend because I won't be able to like hold myself back. It's like, I mean, I get that,
Man.
but it's like, I don't know if it should be
Imagine
that.
imagine how hell his life would be if he was bi.
Bruh.
Nigga can't do nothing. Hey, friends,
No
friends
friends
with nobody.
Never. You can never have friends.
Like, damn.
You ain't having no
No
type of
friends.
friends. All your friends better be ugly or non-existent.
Because it's like,
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. It's like, all right, so how I look at that is like, I'm just going to be honest. I've had friends that like are females that I'm like, damn, she's kind of bad. And when I say 95% of dudes, I'm just being honest from my perspective. 95% of dudes, if they had a female best friend who was pretty, they're thinking about fucking. Like, that's just how it is. That's just how that shit is. I'm not trying to be a dick. And if they're not thinking about exactly fucking maybe, but it's like being with her in some way, shape, or form. I don't feel like that itself is the worst that it could possibly be. But if it's like, I can't be your friend because there is the risk of me being attracted to you and wanting something, like whether it be a relationship or like to fuck or whatever. That's very strange because it's also like, so you just pretty much cut off someone who could have been. Do you not date your friends? Would you just go straight to dating, or would you?
That's
Because it's also like, that's no offense when people like just are like, all right, cool, like, you know, talking stage, whatever, and then they're dating. It's like, then you got a bunch of issues because you didn't know this, and this about this person.
It's like,
Like, how the hell you get to know him if you wasn't friends with that nigga? So just like, how the hell do you date then? Because you have no friends. Like,
oh, you know what? That's another thing. He also said that he doesn't like getting to know the girl. He just rather just now that's another genuine question I was gonna ask y'all. Like, do y'all agree with him where he just wants to just straight up just date her and see if it works out instead of just getting to know her and then
so here's the thing about that. Nick is a hard no over here. He is a straight up, that's a no for me, dog. I cannot buy into your business, sir.
How am I supposed to invest in your crypto if I don't know nothing about it? I'm putting my time in. Okay?
I'm putting my money.
Putting my time in. I'm putting my fucking money.
I'm putting my money.
Time. My tears, bruh. How the fuck I'm supposed to do that? I don't know shit about you, bruh.
So, here's how I look at that, right? And I'm gonna just be G real, no fucking holds barred right now. We was talking about this. Here's what I think. That's
he put on the voice. He put on the old
sorry,
nigga voice.
Here's what I think. All right.
Here's what I think.
Now here's what I think. That right there, gentlemen, is modern dating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not bullshitting. That's just how I feel. Nobody wants to fucking get
That's
to know
tough.
each other now. Which I'm like, if that's how you rolling, don't expect shit to be different if you ain't going at that shit a different way.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Exactly.
Because I have had the reason that I honestly don't fucking date right now is because of that exactly. Modern dating makes no fucking sense. Everybody's too afraid to get to know someone because they don't want to be exposed, which is, everybody has their reasons. But how the hell are you going to get to know me or be with me for, everybody wants something quote unquote real. You do
Mhm.
realize that to get something real, you got to be real, right?
Yeah.
Can't do that shit. That's like being like, man, I always wanted
Oh, I've had this conversation with a specific person. Anyways,
and I
continue.
always wanted a cat. But let me tell you right now, I ain't never gonna go get one of them motherfuckers. Why?
I ain't never gonna
Why
get a
not?
cat.
Cause man, it's a cat. But you always wanted a cat.
Cause I gotta take care
I
of
gotta
it,
take
bruh.
care of that nigga. For real, I always wanted a cat, but I ain't gonna get one. Why? Cause I gotta take care of it. So would you go get a dog? Nah, cause I gotta take care of it. So what the fuck? It's like,
exactly.
okay, so what's the point of this? Well, I was just saying. For what? Like, no, I don't. That's what I'm asking. It's like that. I don't know, shit like that.
I've had this conversation with somebody.
I've had I'll say I've had situationships. That's what I call them shits. With
Okay.
women. And
Okay.
most of mine did not end well because they were situationships.
Okay.
If you don't know the person, it's only a matter of time until that shit don't work. It just isn't gonna work. So if you're in there for the long haul, you don't be like, all right, well, let's just get to dating and see how this works. No, motherfucker. You gotta go through the friendship stage, not the talking fucking stage where you talk about what your favorite color is. That shit's for 5-year-olds. I don't give a damn. Anybody who start that shit with the what's your favorite color, what's your favorite food, I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you. These are the things that you could totally find out a lot easier if it were in context of something else.
If we were just cool.
If we were, let's say I'm trying to date this girl, right?
Okay.
And we go to the beach. Or we go to Atlanta. Because I'm not really a beach nigga.
Okay. Atlanta.
We go to Atlanta.
True.
Nah, fuck it. We go to fucking New York. We go back. We go home.
Yeah,
They can take it to the
if you're
city.
gonna take her to a hood
Take
capital,
it to the city.
I was gonna say if you're gonna take her to a hood capital, at least make it somewhere that's not.
We go to a clothing store, and I'm like, yeah, bro, I really fuck with this shirt. She's like, yeah, that shirt's kind of nice. I like the color. I'm like, yeah, me too. Mint green is my favorite color.
Mm-hmm.
Boom! No more fucking texting about the question of what my favorite color is. You now know what my favorite color is in conjunction of the fact that we standing in this bitch, me holding a mint green shirt, and I say that's my favorite color. Favorite food. Y'all niggas is out eating. And she's like, okay, I like this. Yeah, oh no, I can't really eat that. It's not my favorite. I just don't really fuck with seafood. Boom, she knows you don't fuck with seafood. Like, this is the basics. This is what you did with your niggas in elementary school. Either you ain't got niggas or you whack. I'm just saying, like, if you don't want to get to know someone, low key, I'm gonna just be real. I think that shit's shallow as fuck, and that's just how it is. That's shallow as hell, and that's all it is.
I agree.
If you ain't gonna own that shit that is shallow, that's shallow.
Yeah. If it's just a thing that you do, I mean, at that point, it's like you might as well be just doing some Tinder shit. Just like, yeah, we fucking.
For real, just say it. Just be a fuckboy, nigga.
Just
like,
say it.
at least then
Just,
it's like, don't blame someone.
At least own
like
it,
don't
bruh.
just own that shit.
Yeah.
Don't blame someone else and be like, well, it's because I was nigga. We already know what it's cause.
No, nigga,
like we
we
know
all
what it's
know.
for.
Just do your
just
shit.
Nike
bro.
that shit. You was gonna do it anyway. So no,
Yeah.
I feel like that shit's like that shallow is fake as hell. And I got one more thing. Cause niggas who believe in astrology got all that extra shit going on. If you think that what I'm saying is at all based, I don't fucking know why, but if you did think that any of this was based or deep, I'm a regular nigga, but I'm also a Gemini. So all that superficial shit y'all believe, those are just whack niggas. That ain't got shit to do with the star and the moon. Ain't got shit to do with it.
Bro,
Those are just basic
astrology,
niggas.
Kanye changed his life, but me, I'm still an
I'm
old
just
school
saying.
Gemini.
I'm like, yes, nigga. Kendrick knows. I'm like, man, it's just the fact that you got a whack nigga. Just say that shit. They be like, oh, I can't save shit. He's saying the same stuff where they're like, well, you see, the sun is at a 45-degree angle, and there are 3 moons from fucking the Andromeda galaxy that are just orbiting around each other. So that means I get to be a bitch today. I'm like, no, the fuck it doesn't. You just a shallow ass bitch. Be honest.
Talk to him.
Yeah.
But no, I think that shit's shallow as hell. If you don't want to get to know him, just say that. Like, just say that.
Okay, so back to the topic at
We was
hand.
on topic.
The nigga that said that. No, I'm saying the nigga that said this basically is a weirdo.
Oh yeah, no, on some other shit. I mean, I wouldn't say he's a weirdo. It's just like
Kind of.
I wouldn't say he's a weirdo.
His
'cause I
way
feel
he's
like
thinking is different, and I don't know. I
my
don't know
I
how,
feel
because he
like-
gets girls. He gets, you know what I mean? Like
no, he's an attractive dude.
yeah.
But it's like I just feel like it's not even that you're a weirdo. You just don't own your shit right now. I can't say that I own everything. Obviously, still a person, so there's gonna be some hypocrisy in people. But it's like just own your shit.
Yeah, that's definitely different. And honestly, I'd rather just go ahead and get to know that person. Because if I'm like, the only reason why I'm dating is so I can find wifey, right? Wifey
Bro, so
material?
like what you out here for?
Yeah,
That's another thing. If you just out here to fuck, bro, go to Tinder.
yeah, exactly. Like, and then on
That
top
is
of it,
what that's pretty much for at this point. Like,
he made like points where it's like, okay, well, if you're trying to date someone, it's gonna take forever just to find out maybe it might not be the one for her. But it's like, what are you doing in that process to make it seem like that's just not worth it? Because in the long haul, you're trying to find the one for you. And plus, you could do things wrong, like spend too much on the first date or something. Like, nigga, just go get a coffee date or something, bro. Like, don't be going to Red Lobster with the first girl you just like, bro.
Do some shit, bro. Just
Yeah,
do
just go
shit.
walk outside or something, like,
Just
or
do
I don't
shit.
know, like simple stuff. And
Do shit you would do with your fucking
Alright,
friends.
yeah,
see,
like
I'm
if you're
a-
trying to get a friend, don't start
I'm gonna
treating them
say
like
it though.
Bruh.
I'm gonna say it one more time, bro. That right there, gentlemen, is modern dating. This is what it
Yeah.
is. Like, that's why I freaking just claimed the old soul ticket, because I'm like, damn, y'all niggas out here doing some other shit. On some other shit for real. But nah, like, I feel you. What you doing? Like, plus it's like, okay, let's say you offend her at dinner. And you didn't want to. But if you was a friend, you'd have known that shit. Like, it
Mhm.
takes longer, but it's like, nigga, it's worth it in the end. So like,
Because even if it's not somebody you end up liking or like wanting to date or whatever, it's like that's still a friend.
yeah,
Like, that's
for
still
real.
somebody
And
you
if they're genuine, once and again, bruh, that shit's few and far between. So not only do you have,
hard to come by. That
you know what I
shit
mean?
for.
So it's like,
Yeah.
now I have some shallow ways of thinking as well. I ain't freaking. It ain't all ocean out here, but we got the kiddie pool too.
I can't speak too deeply on this matter because I don't do shit.
Me either, nigga.
I understand.
The perks of doing what I do.
Well, kiddie
Virgin
pool
gang,
as
virgin
like,
gang.
yeah, nigga. I mean, that's literally all three of us right now. So it is what it is. And
That's
the
fucking
alpha
hilarious.
males have clicked off.
Yep.
Finally,
They're all just like,
Let
wait
the
a
chat-
minute, wait a minute. I'm listening to Three Virgins. I'm out of here.
Yes, this is.
I'm outta
Wow,
here.
it's
I'm
almost
outta
like
here.
this is
IG.
why I don't talk about this topic. You fucking idiot! Come on now.
I mean, shit, you're
Fuck.
editing. Cut it out.
No, I'm just saying. Like, damn, nigga, what'd you think we was? We don't talk about this enough for us to be anything
Darn it,
Well,
my libido ain't
Nah,
rising.
hell no, nigga. Don't let that shit fool you. I'll talk about bitches all day.
Oh, he will. That nigga still got the light skin in his soul.
Oh, nigga. Nah, you want to know some shit, bro? I was at work, right? And this dude that I was because y'all know I got the escort thing, right? This dude I was escorting, he was like, I could not remember your name. And I was like, oh, it's straight, it's whatever. Because I don't talk or anything, so it's easy. I fit into the crowd easier, I think. A lot of people think I don't for some reason. That might be what. Oh shit. Damn. That might be why niggas don't leave me the fuck alone.
Because you don't talk that much.
It's because I stand out for some freaking reason. Even me not talking is freaking standing out. My mom says that all the time. She's like, yeah, it's because you stand out. You're noticeable. I'm like, the fuck? I'm not trying to be noticeable. I'm trying to be in the damn back. I don't want niggas to freaking come find me. But no one leaves me alone. So might be it. But speaking of the light skin in my soul, nah, bro, I got that shit. I'm telling you. If I were to show a baby picture right now, y'all would know. There's a reason I act this way, bitch. Georgia made a nigga dark. And I ain't even dark. I'm like brown skin. Georgia Heat really did that shit. I'm like red.
Wow.
I'm like brownish red. But we all know that light skin don't go away, bro. That shit is a mindset. Shouts out Darren, but I'm sorry, my nigga. You just ain't got it, bro. I love you, bro, but you just ain't got it, nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. You just ain't got it yet. It's a different breed, bro.
That nigga Darren. Bro, Darren is so fucking funny, bro. That nigga is
He was
so
like, how you
funny,
doing, my
bro.
light skinned brother? But the dude that I was escorting was like, I forgot. They were like, he has glasses. He's kind of light skinned. And I was like, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I was like, niggas is gonna sit there and say that shit. I knew it. It's all good. It's all right, though. You got anything else?
True.
What's the time at? It's like 40.
It's probably, it's 40.
It's like, it's 40? It is
43.
152.
Dang. All right.
It's about
I
to be
feel like
another
that's pretty
2
good.
hour.
I mean, unless y'all got more, I feel like that's,
Nah, it's we're chilling. I mean, y'all got any last words?
For Black business.
on your shit. And I mean that both figuratively and literally.
What?
What's up?
Huh?
I just said own your shit.
How do you literally own your shit?
If I make something, don't let these billion-dollar companies take that shit. Own your shit. Literally.
Oh, you said literally? I thought you meant like your actual shit. I was like, what?
Nick.
I was like, nigga, what are you on?
Nah, nigga.
I was
What are
like,
you
what
on,
are you talking
nigga?
about? You said literally. You said you used the word and I
Literally,
quote, literally own your shit.
Yeah, but no. Why would anyone ever? Nah, man. Nah. That ain't a reach on me, bro. That's all you.
You said
Nah,
literally!
nigga.
I expect the word literally to
no.
be used
That
literally.
is you.
That's a misuse of a word right there. That's improper
You wanna know
grammar
what's funny?
is what that is.
You wanna know what's
that
funny?
Georgia education. What?
If we being literal, it ain't literally called shit.
Oh yeah?
Shit. What's
Is
the
this what we're
definition of
doing
shit?
right
Then? Cut this shit out. We need to end up.
Nah, nigga. Nah,
Let's go.
nigga.
What's up?
Nah,
Let's go.
nigga.
You just because you know that shit didn't make no sense.
Oh my god.
Boom. Boom. Definition of shit. Noun. 1. Feces. First result.
Where you look this up?
Google.
Where'd you look this up?
Google.
You just typed shit in Google.
I said definition of shit.
I'm gonna let you have it because I don't have definition of shit in my search history.
I ain't got it on mine either. I put that shit on incognito.
It don't matter.
Nigga.
You look that bit up in Google. I don't give a shit.
And it was on
I
my
don't
laptop.
care.
Head ass.
This nigga looked.
Oh my god.
Alright, then, bit.
Nigga,
Definition of shit.
You wanted to be a well, actually, nigga, I'll do it
I didn't be no well, actually, nigga. You the one who was like, "What you mean, bro?" You said some literal shit. Who is actually?
This your podcast?
Why would we do that, bro? Why would I ever
This
be
your
like, yo,
podcaster, bro?
yo, bro, you see that shit
That's
you put in the toilet?
crazy.
You gotta own that bit.
Yo, this your rapper, bro?
Oh,
my
that's
God.
crazy. You really gonna put him like that?
We gotta.
No. See, you wanna put him like that?
Yeah,
We can go out here and start throwing knives now.
Go for
Matter
it.
of fact, nah,
go
it's
for it,
okay.
shoot.
It's all right. Nah, it's
Shoot.
straight. Some shit is better
Nah,
left
go for
unsaid.
it.
It's all right. No,
No,
it's good.
say it.
No, it's straight. It's part of who I am.
You
Part of who I am.
offered.
And guess what I did? Retracted. I can do that. If I offered, I can also take it away.
You know what I say that
Voluntary.
is?
If you want to say it's bitchmade, go for it. Because a lot of niggas say shit.
That's a load of shit. And with that, I'll see you guys later.